Hey everybody, we're back here once again, coming right off of Great Balls of Fire, live from the WWE Network, the Super Show, where we bring you Raw and SmackDown. Myself and Zach reporting live from the commentary table, with absolutely nobody else hacking into our feed. And,
Absolutely nobody else. It is
absolutely
just us
nobody
two
else.
in the arena. Nobody else has any access to the show. And
Yeah,
tonight's
no one
opening
else took the
contest is
headset with them when they left. That's it.
tonight's opening contest has high stakes. Could be very good. Look at that
Look,
absolute monster on the left. We got Scott Steiner teaming up with Enzo, going Juan on Juan, or 2v2, I should say, with the Motor City Machine Guns, one of the most iconic tag teams in wrestling history.
yeah, the new tag team here of Scott Steiner and Enzo Amore taking on MCMG. Radar
You hear
KO
that?
after, what was that?
I thought I heard something.
Now we're just going to ignore it for now. We got, of course, Radar KO, who had lost their tag team
Tag team
championships.
championships to your new tag
So
team
Raw
champions,
needs
Red
to
Dragon.
start
Thank
building
you.
up
You're
their
welcome.
tag team division some more and say, hey, you know, Radar KO, we need to give you guys a challenge. We need to give you guys other tag teams to face. And what's better than putting them through the ringer, you know, and saying, hey, whoever wins here, maybe Ray RKO will get to take them on, and we'll see who's worthy enough to take on Red Dragon, you know, eventually for those belts.
Who are you?
Who is
Voice
that
in the
man?
air. Voice in the air.
Who's that
What
man?
is this?
I mean, this is still working.
You got fired last week. What are you doing here?
This man.
You got fired last week. What are you doing here? Budget cuts.
I'm in the parking lot.
I thought you were living with Mike Chioda.
I thought we future endeavored you. Is he living with you? Is he there too?
We're living in the arena.
We're living in there. This is a whole different arena.
We're in a whole other country.
Yeah, we're not in Canada anymore.
We're in Zimbabwe.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shipped you out to Zimbabwe in a box.
I thought it said to OVW. Oh, cutter! Maybe he's taunting Orton there with that cutter.
He's like, yo,
saying,
you know
hey,
what? You guys
you
couldn't
get
beat
the
Red
job
Dragon. We've beaten Red Dragon.
done. That's true.
Check out real
MCMG
quick.
beat them in a different universe, different world, different time period. Things are different. Speaking of things being different, Scott Steiner here looking like he's 10 years younger, okay? You ever met Scott
I haven't
Steiner?
seen him wear trunks in a long time.
You ever run into
him?
him in the back? Yeah, I talked to him right before this match. You know what he said? Don't film me. And then
He said, I can't count.
and then I recorded his feet and we talked and you know, we put it up live as like a little short clip and he wanted me to let you know that statistically, so these guys are like what, in their 30s and he's, you know, early 50s.
So
But
both
then,
these
but
guys,
then Enzo's
Yep.
also in his 30s, and then you add his 50
all
and
four,
the 30
no,
and
listen,
the 80,
listen. I know you're about to
which
count
is
me
way
out, Steiner,
better
but would you do
percentile
it?
chance of winning against MCMG, because those guys together are only 60 compared to the 80, and 80 is better than 60. He wanted me to tell you that.
All right, well, I'll really think about those words after Alex Shelley.
Those are really deep words that he gave me. I had to process them for a couple minutes too, don't worry. Alex
Very
Shelley, though,
concise.
I feel like almost abandoned and forgot about Chris Sabin when he was working with Kushida for the Time
I don't even,
Splitters.
listen, I think Sabin absolutely left Shelley. If you notice, Shelley left TNA. Sabin went on to become the TNA Heavyweight Champion.
I do. That's why I think Sabin, honestly, is the breakout star. Missing the cutter, though. Enzo, go to the top rope. Big spot. Misses the splash.
Listen, I think Shelley is one of the best stars in wrestling.
Uh-oh.
Sabin. Oh, 2 count.
Steiner
Listen,
a little
I
slow there
think
getting
one
him.
of the biggest things that Sabin and Shelley have over Enzo and Steiner is they have been a tag team for longer than Enzo is even contemplated being a professional wrestler.
That's true. That's true. Enzo, the real one here. Do you keep on hearing that? That little fuzzly noise there?
Voice in the parking lot.
That voice in the parking lot.
Parking lot anymore.
What are you talking about?
Where are you?
Are you at the concession stand?
Are you in my head? Get out of my head!
He's in my
Get
head.
out of my
It's the
head!
voices in the head. Or
No, if it's not the office, you know, it's really cozy here.
oh shoot, he's got the stapler.
No, not the stapler.
That's the
Anything but stapler.
Stealing more toilet paper.
This is why we can't say nice things.
I'm gonna staple the toilet paper to the wall.
He's gonna staple the toilet paper.
The toilet
He's
paper
got stapled toilet paper.
outside.
That's
the urinal.
wasting it.
Yeah, we need toilet paper in this environment right now.
Did he pee in the
That's
urinals?
currency. Shelly getting over on Enzo. Enzo, though, bouncing back just now as soon as I talked about Shelly.
What do you think about Enzo? Do you think he's like doing well in a rap career? Like,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not. What are you talking about? I downloaded his new album.
What's the name of his new album?
It's called Hot Chick Thriller, featuring that
Is it Fat
70s
Chick
guy.
Thriller?
I think. No? Hugh Morris?
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
it was
it's
Hugh
Fat
Morris.
Chick Thriller.
No, but it was featuring somebody. You know?
No, I don't know.
I knew it was called Fat Chick Thriller.
Well, clearly
Yeah,
not.
watch
You didn't make the joke. This is
Watching
why
this
I'm the
thing.
lead commentator.
You're the lead.
You're just the promoter.
I'm just a promoter. Okay, I'm more than just a promoter. Okay, who do you think?
Yeah,
Who do you think?
yeah, what do you
who do you
do?
think
You
did that
film the
future
show?
endeavor?
Film the shows. You make sure everybody
Look,
gets to watch the shows. You're
I
the
future
reason the
endeavored
show
him on
exists.
TV.
Listen, you will never
I'm
feature
the
endeavor
whole
me. I will
effing show.
sue you.
You didn't take my key. That was the most important part.
That's true. We didn't take his keys.
Without me, you're nothing. Who are you gonna hire?
You're right.
Some
Without you,
jobber
I
like
am
Chris?
nothing. A little
Some
tear.
jabroni like Cole?
Oh.
Some nobody like anybody we haven't run in
Oh.
before yet?
Look,
I am the show.
I got a little trick,
Just
little
for that?
trickster up my sleeve. Okay, I got, you know,
Put,
when things
put your
start,
shirt,
when things
put
start
your
falling
shirt
apart.
down. I don't want to see what's up
When-
your sleeve.
when
Put your
things-
shirt down.
When things
I'm
start
holding a
getting
rolling
rough,
elbow.
okay, you look to your family. You look to the clique. Right?
We don't have the money for Xbox.
You're right. We
We
don't.
never have it. We never will. Okay, so
And
forget about Xbox.
flurry
It
of
has
fists
nothing to do
there.
with this promotion.
Are you
talk is-
are you a fan of the Wiggle and the Jive? Because I remember at Great Balls of Fire, you really hated the Wiggle
I don't
and
want
Jive.
to talk about. I don't want to talk about
Do
what
you think
happened at
that's
Great
why
Balls of Fire.
McIntyre
The only
lost?
two things that really matter at Great Balls of Fire
He's getting
fact that
ready.
you
Oh,
are no longer tag team champions, and the fact that Roman Reigns defeated Sting.
Three. Look at that. Steinzo.
Oh,
Enzo slapping
man,
her last time.
That's a big victory for Steinzo.
Steinzo.
They could have gave you the tag
Steinzo.
team.
Let's go. I was worried that was going to be the end of them, but I'm glad they had such good chemistry. Better chemistry than the Motor City Machine Guns, too, though.
I'm not gonna say better, but I will say they definitely got the better of the Motor City Machine Guns on this.
Got that right. We're back here once again, everybody. This time we have an indie showcase of the week. Don't get used to it, all right? We don't know when these will show
These
up.
two have been
but
very impressive over the past couple of weeks.
yeah, we decided to bring them in, see what they can do.
They've got a massive opportunity tonight. If they can impress them, maybe there's a chance that they can become mainstays.
That's
but I wouldn't
true.
count on it.
Because eventually we're gonna do the shake-up, and then we got some free agents out there. We're gonna have a draft. It's just a matter of when, and if they can impress us tonight, that puts them high up on that list for next time. All right, both guys are free agents. Now,
Jordan Oliver and Vinny Marseglia.
What is going on there in that office? Jordan Oliver, young, up and
How
comer.
about the table?
More of the
Table.
thrash mouth style backyarder. Vinny Marseglia, though, little known fact, in that movie that went straight to DVD, See No Evil 3 featuring Sting, he was one of the backup like horror monsters. You might have saw a monster with like a pig head, but then the head was like cut in half and had like a crazy looking cat
What are
with
you
like
talking
8 whiskers.
Stop
Well,
it.
you didn't see the movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I'm-
he played
You're
that
spoiling
monster.
it for me.
No,
I was gonna watch it with
telling
Roman
you.
after he wins the.
I'm telling you, he was like that monster. I'm not telling you what the monster did, or who killed him.
Tisk tisk.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I'm on the Spanish commentary table right now.
Wait a minute.
They can't understand you. How
yeah,
can
they're
we
just
hear?
looking at you. They're like, "Who is this guy?" So, how did you get
fired
past
them
security?
last week. You also fired security.
Is Jordan Oliver even like old enough to wrestle?
Is Jordan Oliver even a wrestler?
That's a good question. He's wrestling right now, right?
Well, yeah, but is that really Jordan Oliver?
That is Jordan Oliver, right? I can recognize him by his funky looking hair. Okay.
By his funky looking hair.
Yeah, he's got that funky looking hair. I can tell Vinny Marseglia, though, presents himself more like a wrestler. That's why I'm very high on this list for indie wrestlers, all right? Vinny Marseglia here, part of, what was it, the Kingdom?
He was the kingdom.
With 2 other indie wrestlers, TK O'Ryan and Matt Taven. Former WWE talent, Mike Canales, formerly known as Mike Bennett, also formerly working for us. Sorry there. He also was a part of the Kingdom too, I believe. Right? Different times, different times.
Always different times, so we never know,
Always
especially
different
now the big news that came out in the world.
Oh yeah. But Vinny Marseglia here, like what? I'm trying to imagine like what's gonna be like going through their head if they can get a win here, right? Because they're on in front of the millions and millions and billions and trillions.
They gotta
right?
they gotta put on the
Eventually,
best
right?
match they've ever put on.
Look, because this isn't just you're wrestling in front of a crowd, a couple thousands of people. You're being seen around the millions around the world, and then billions will get to watch you, on TV. But then trillions throughout this timeline we're in, because you got to imagine eventually, you're shown on the WWE network. If there's one thing that doesn't stop, the world keeps revolving. The network never stops either. Right?
It is a big deal that these two do everything in their power to get a victory. Because if
That
they
is
don't,
true. Big super kick there. I wonder who he's been watching there to see that.
it's a notch on their record.
Big indie move there. Now we gotta. Couldn't tell there's a stunner or a cutter there. A little sloppy there.
Goes a long way.
Aw, a kick in the dick.
Did you pick them up in your van, by the way?
I can't say I did.
Because I know a lot of indie wrestlers like working together and traveling together. I wasn't talking about your van, by the way. I was talking Mr. Stonerman over there. Him and Mike Chioda, they just went and picked up local indie wrestlers.
Joke's on you, I have an El Camino.
Oh, shoot. I drive an interior crocodile alligator. Chevrolet
I
movie
wish I had
theater.
that money.
It's really good, yeah.
You guys are getting real sidetracked with these indie talent.
It's
They
got
can't
gold
go
rims on it.
show off their talent. You guys aren't even giving them the attention they deserve with a massive hurricane rain.
Well, they already got their, 10 minutes to shine here tonight already.
Vinny Marseglia, known as the Horror King, and Jordan Oliver. Quite the newcomer.
Yeah, no wrong
Born in
there. Having a
1999.
press scene showing there. Born in when?
1999.
Oh my
So he's
goodness.
a young boy.
He is a youngin. This is a big opportunity for that youngin.
And you picked him up in a van?
Big back suplex, dropping Jordan on the back of his head. No, just simple suplex.
Oh! Spinning
Roundhouse.
back kick. That might be what she wrote. That's it.
No, he's
On
saying
2.9,
Vinny able to kick out of that somehow. I don't know.
Vinny refuses to die.
Vinny's going. That's a big dude going to the top rope, but did not pay off, I think.
One time onto the back, but no break.
he was a little further from the ropes. Maybe that could have been.
Yeah, it might have actually worked out there. Jordan Oliver going for a big
Nice
splash.
splash to the back.
Going for
Go back
another
up.
one.
2 in a
Is he
row.
going for a third? Nope.
Doesn't need a third. Maybe he did.
Yeah, maybe.
And there's a test of strength, back and forth, giving punches and elbows. Big drop kick. Oliver back in a
Super kick.
Super kick!
super kick. We haven't seen that since
goes
the
down.
Young Bucks in their iconic tag team debut.
Super kick party. Super
He
kick.
held on to it. It's gonna be a little bit more hard hitting.
Really big
Drop toe hold.
match for these two.
That's true. They are giving it all out. They're going all in on the showing here tonight, I should say.
They've got big shoes to fill. You
They
know,
do.
oh, they're right in the middle of the card. They got to build up to what's going to be one of the best main events of all time with Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre for the title.
That's true. And I have to wonder if McIntyre's at 100%.
I've heard McIntyre's head is he's a little groggy,
A little concussed.
but nothing that he hasn't dealt with, and
Look,
he
no
is
CT, right?
100% ready to compete.
Oh, flurries a fist there in the turnbuckle there.
As I was stealing some of the talent's clothing and everything to sell on eBay,
Oh my
got the
gosh.
chance to speak to Drew McIntyre. He said he was okay.
My God, oh,
What was Vinny
that was
Marseglia
almost
going
a
there?
great move for to hit Jordan Oliver with. For Jordan Oliver to get back in the ring just in the time.
Yeah, it looked like Vinny
Big elbow to the
Marseglia was
back
going
of
to
the head
go
and
for it. Didn't have
Over
enough
to
time
that
though.
Oliver. Jordan Oliver, he's easily been, in my opinion, the most impressive out of the two.
I think so too, yeah. Vinny
He's gonna be one to
Marseglia's got some big moves though for a bigger guy, so that's impressive there. Oh my flipping him! We can't. We gotta censor that.
Flipped off the
We
cuff.
can't. Yeah. I don't know if he's flipping off the guard or if he's flipping off the Marseille there. We don't do that type of stuff in the E, all right? They can say that for the Indies, all right? Taking him outside.
Oliver taking a second to breathe. He needs it. Marseille, they're not going to give it to him now. Snap suplex.
Kick might be all she wrote.
That might be it.
2,
That's it.
3.
Yep. Jordan Oliver, big win.
Wow.
And flips him off again.
A young superstar like Jordan Oliver has a lot to do in this business. That could be the game changer for Jordan Oliver and his
Keep
future.
our eyes on him, seeing what he can do. It is time for our main event, SmackDown Undisputed Championship on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. One of the hottest
Nope.
ever did. Drew McIntyre, the Undisputed Champion. You know, he got a very intense, unfortunate loss just this past show at Great Balls of Fire. And nobody thought he was going to be cleared. We thought it was going to be a couple weeks before we saw Drew McIntyre ever again. But here he stands defending the Undisputed Championship against the man that defeated Sting. Sting defeated the scariest man in professional wrestling, Roman Reigns, locked in a cage with Sting, beat him, and it was confirmed Roman Reigns would be getting his match opportunity with Drew McIntyre.
I think this is an absolute mistake here. I don't think this should even be a sanctioned match. I don't think it should be going on at all.
Listen, Drew
McIntyre has way too much brain damage going on, and I think
McIntyre told me that he was cleared. The doctors told me he was cleared. Drew McIntyre is 100% ready to compete with Roman Reigns tonight, whether it's on his part. I'm not going to say yes or no. All I do know is one way or another, we're walking out with a monster of an undisputed champion.
Look, McIntyre, he's got a lot going for him. He's an undisputed champion. He's a fighting champion. I'll give him that. But sometimes you gotta use your brain, all right? Even if it's scrambled eggs up there, you gotta just make use of it. And
Drew McIntyre touted he was going to be a fighting champion, and this is what he's here doing. I don't decision either, but he believes that he was going to be able to defeat Roman Reigns at any means necessary tonight. And he's going to hold himself to that statement.
It's actually pretty admirable.
I respect it. I don't agree with it, but it's definitely respectful.
The big question is, how does Bully Ray feel about all of it?
Listen, I don't even know when the next time we're going to see Bully Ray wrestle. It's been a
we
just saw him debut.
Bully, he
Superman
got
punch
the heck
missed.
out of town. Right?
That was almost the end of Drew McIntyre. The Super. And test of strength, dropping Drew to the mat. Roman Reigns is getting real hot and heavy. A spear already, McIntyre, right back.
Ooh.
But over that suplex.
It was almost like that spear woke up McIntyre, I think.
It's very possible. That could have been what McIntyre needed, but McIntyre back down, Roman getting better. Oh, no, McIntyre getting back into it. Punch to the head of Drew. Attempted just to wear down Roman, it looks like. Doing everything he can, taking him into the middle and dropping him down to the mat. Listen, if he can hit that Claymore once, he's set. And a spear! 2 spears, that's got to be it. 1, 2, no!
Yeah, 2.
McIntyre kicks out.
See, Roman Reigns was able to take care of Sting pretty quickly, and that might be what's going to happen here tonight also. He might take care of McIntyre under 10 minutes. You know, McIntyre's still giving it to him, though. Big belly suplex still in there, but Samoan drop keeps him down.
Dragging Roman back into the middle of the ring. Very important that these two stay in the middle. These two aren't very intense flyers in any sort of that concept. So staying in the middle of the ring, making sure that they can hit everything. They're both very physical competitors. And whoever can get, whether that's a Superman punch or that Claymore,
Top rope.
they're leaving champ. Oh my god.
Oh
My god.
Sit down.
1, 2, oh.
McIntyre somehow able to kick out of that.
He had no. If there was any
Big
question
spear.
about,
That's what was that, like the third
Oh,
spear?
but there's 3 spears. 1, 2. No.
McIntyre.
Refuses to die. Future shot.
Future shock DDT. 1, 2. No. There's definitely no question. Drew McIntyre is 100% What? I
He
can't
hasn't
believe
even
what I'm
brought the
witnessing.
Claymore yet.
Seems like every time he gets hit with a spear, he just comes back.
He just gets more and more ready to fight Roman Reigns.
Big
and keep
knees,
the
though.
championship. Oh my
Roman seems a
God.
little bit worn down.
Punch to the head of Roman Reigns. A DDT to McIntyre. They're catching some breath finally. They're both winded. You know, they've brought out a lot in the past almost 10 minutes. It's been a great contest. And this is why. Oh, another future shock!
Roman
Reigns
gets up pretty quickly, though.
Big suplex to Roman.
Here we go, another spear.
Oh God! Spear!
That's all she wrote.
Spear! 1, 2,
3.
3. We have a new undisputed champion, and his name is Roman Reigns.
We'll be selling Roman Reigns t-shirts in the parking lot.
Hey, somebody get him!
Call security on him right
You
now.
won't stop it!
New undisputed champion. And with that, everybody, we'll see you
What a
all
match!
next time.